It's been a while since I have made a video, and I mean, it's kind of weird to even be making videos because, like, nobody's really watching it, except for my friend Chan, possibly. And maybe one person from a support group. But, oh man, this anxiety and depression shit is horrible. I upped my medication a bit, and I'm definitely less unstable at work, which is funny because I don't look it, right? But it's like I'm stable enough that I can just put on the happy face and then it can come out after work. But even now, oh yeah, I was way worse before, I have to say. But yeah, it's still a struggle. Like, all the medication in the world doesn't take away your pain. Like, I don't actually think it's a chemical imbalance. It's like a soul problem. You know, the wound came from life experiences, at least for me, and then turns into a habit and a way of life. And just like, you can't, if you've never experienced it. Like me, prior to my traumas, I never really understood it. I never understood mental health. I really didn't. If there's one moment I could pick out from today, it was walking in the hallway. We were buddied up, so we get buddied up with people, and this job is on the phone, and I'm just following her. Like, I'm literally just following her down the hallway. And I get this, like, crippling social anxiety. And for me, my social anxiety is my worst symptom. And it's just like, you just feel like everything about you is wrong. You just feel this intense awkwardness, like the spotlight's on you, and I just, like, I have no idea what to do, what to say, and I'm just pretending to be normal. And I want to say this, like, I want to be able to just, like, speak my mind if I could, but, like, your work, you have to be appropriate and, like, look functional, and also just, like, the humiliation of it all when I do open up sometimes, and it's just like, you open up a tiny bit to see how the person reacts, and, like, I mean, I remember how I was too, and I'd just be like, oh, like, I didn't know what to say. And now it's me. The irony of it all. But, I just hate my life right now. One second. This is going to be an incredibly professional video. Like, I am a person that when I'm confident, when I'm feeling confident, like I do feel confident at times, and I can get into that kind of like mode, if you will. And I do have moments where I'm happy, and every now and then, or like a sort of happiness, every now and then I get these very brief windows of like hope, like I did, a week ago. And it was not random. It was because I was talking to my boyfriend, and I don't know, we were talking about shame for some reason. He has his own mental health stuff, and so he can relate to a lot of things, and I don't know, he probed me a little bit more. He's like, there was something you were going to tell me once. And I was like, oh, yeah, that. Because there was one thing in the story of like how my depression, anxiety, PTSD, whatever, evolved. Yeah, so I made a big mistake. I made the biggest mistake of my life, I will say. And I fooled around with a married man whose wife was also my friend and whom I was living with. And it's a long time ago now. It's like more than 20 years. And he became really emotionally abusive afterwards. And happened 4 times. And I just... I was struggling so much at that point anyways, and it just catapulted me into shame and feeling so ashamed. And anyways, I was telling my boyfriend, and I have told people that before, but not very many, and I've never gone really into detail, actually. And it turned into like a 2-hour, maybe even 3-hour conversation. And I went into detail, and I kind of told the story around it and what happened afterwards, and kind of like, because I was in another country, I couldn't, like, he really controlled the narrative around what happened, and all these things, but it just really helped me that he was like, nobody had said that. The people that I had told before, or therapists or whatever, they always want to make you feel better, which, you can't blame people for that. They want to make you feel better. And they're like, oh, I had one therapist, and I've had like 4 or 5 for an extended period of time, like good ones. And, sorry. And the one said, that was abuse. Because of, like, there was power differences and age differences and a whole bunch of things. But you know what? In your mind, in my mind, even though, like, logically I might agree with that, in fact, I probably would if it was somebody else, that's not the part where you get stuck. And the part where I really got stuck and where my boyfriend really helped me is like, yeah, you take responsibility for it. And it's like, yeah, I did that. I did do that. I really did that. And I will regret it for the rest of my life. And it really altered the course of my life because of it. Because of how he changed and how he had something to hold over me for like 4 years until I just stopped talking to him. I know there's lots of details in this story that I'm not going to go into, and I'm just coming here to make these videos to like practice, kind of like, I don't know, I just need like some fucking outlet. And I'm not even showing them to anybody I know. These are just, I mean, aside from, my online friend. I mean, in my life here. And I'm just trying because nothing has worked for me. Like, really, nothing has ever worked for me. No medication, no therapy, no nothing. And, like, it's just been so long. It's almost half of my life I've been in it. And I don't want to spend whatever X amount of time I have on this world left in pain. I don't want to spend my life in pain, but I don't know how to get out of it. And I've always played the safe game. I'm always making safe choices and saving how I look. And I just want one place where I can just be a mess. Just practice being a mess. I just have one place where I don't have to put the mask on. I'm a good person, but I'm really fucking depressed. And I'm really fucking anxious. And I feel shame before I even talk to somebody. It's just like there. It's there. And, hold on. The amount of snot that can come out of me in one crying session is incredible. Sorry. I don't know how to open up to my family. Like, it's because, like, just like their reaction to make you want to feel better. It's like equivalent to my reaction to make me seem better than I am. And so it's just this constant game of pretending for me. And I don't know, like, I don't want to end my life, but like, if it were ever to happen, that's my cat. I would want, like, one place for my truth to be, and this would be it. Anyways, thanks for listening. That's my cat. That's my cat. Pookie. She's pretty cute. Alright, thanks for listening, whoever.